So the first thing to go into before we start talking about AI is the very important feature of closed captions. So in terms of AI, captions are very important because they are what we use as a basis to generate a lot of our AI related content and related features. So in the past, the issue that our customers have had with captions are that they wanted to do captions because there's a good reason for doing that. Obviously, accessibility, that is the really big upside of doing captions. But the downside of doing captions was normally the cost and the fact that they cost a fair bit of money. And that's not something we really had a lot of control over. And we were just simply passing the cost on to our customers when people were deploying captions on the MEDIAL system. So how is that going to change with version 9 of MEDIAL? Well, essentially, we're going to have a lot more pros and a lot less cons. So the pros are the fact that you'll still be able to get amazing accessibility with your closed captions, as you always did. But the pros are going to be around these AI features that we've developed, which essentially need closed captions in order to function. So video search, video quiz, chaptering, etc. Lots of different features. And I'll show the vast majority of those today, and you can see how they work. Also, the benefit of that as well is that the cost is going to be coming down a lot. So whereas in the past you would have paid, a reasonable amount of money for captions, the cost is coming down significantly. So not only are you going to get the AI features, but you're also going to get much more affordable closed captions as well, because we're going to be using a OpenAI Whisper model to generate those captions rather than a third party. So AI captions, what are the differences between what you might have now with captions and what you're going to get in the future? So essentially what this is we're going to have these new captions profiles, and they're all called MEDIAL LM, as in language model. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be giving you these caption profiles, and rather than going off to a third party, this is going to go off to a service that we are going to run ourselves, hence bringing the cost right down. These profiles are going to be ones that are much more affordable, and it should make it so that you should be able to caption all of your video content, not only for the purposes of accessibility, but also for the purposes of getting our amazing AI features as well. So here's just an idea of how this is going to work in practice. You're going to select a MEDIAL LM profile, and then it's just going to automatically caption everything. So rather than permissioning the ability to get closed captions, which you'll still be able to do, by the way, you will be able to automatically caption all of your content at an affordable price. There are also options to use the existing third party that we use for closed captioning. So if you are somebody that wants human captioning, and I know there's a few of our customers that do, we're not getting rid of that by any means. It's just that this is a much more affordable way of doing automatic speech recognition captions, i.e. auto captioning, that is done by AI rather than a human. And we'll talk about the pricing for this later on in the webinar, as well as the pricing for the new AI features as well.